You're here today to find out how to be seen more on YouTube, so let's get into that right now. So the thumbnail, title, topic, and obviously keeping your audience engaged in your video so you can get those watch time hours. So let's start with a thumbnail. It might be an idea for you to check your YouTube history to see what videos you've clicked on that's drawn your attention. Now you've obviously clicked on that for a reason. You've seen the thumbnail first because that's the first thing that will show and pop out to you whilst looking through videos on YouTube. Now there's various types of thumbnails that get people's attention. Some people are drawn more towards the more busy, action-looking thumbnails, or there's other people that like the thumbnails that have a more pleasing aesthetic look or home background with various colours and items there that draw people's attention in. Now, I'm the kind of person that clicks on various types. I'm kind of fit into both categories. But it's whatever you feel drawn to is a good example of what you should create. Check out other people's thumbnails and see what it is that has got them all the views, and maybe you can replicate what they've done. The important thing to think about is if you're putting text on there, make sure it's bold enough to be able to be seen, because when thumbnails become small on some devices, you still need it to pop out at you whilst you're scrolling through those videos. You still need it to be able to be clickable. You don't want a lot of text on there either, anything that people's like constantly scanning over this thumbnail. You want something that's fairly straightforward, that grabs their attention, that makes you want to click on it. So make sure that the text doesn't get lost in the background. Make sure the colour of the font that you use stands out over the background image, because that's important too. Now you've got some people that do all these shocked faces. I've been guilty of it. I've used it on some of my thumbnails. Don't know if that's actually worked in that sense, that people's clicked on it simply for that reason. I think it's the combination of the balance of the text and the picture that I used. But I think more importantly, it could have been the title more than that thumbnail. If you got the balance of both, of a great title and a great thumbnail, I think the video will go a really long way. I noticed with a lot of thumbnails that people have literally used stills from their videos and then put text over the top in a simple form. Now, if you're anything like me, I have a thing with like room setups and pretty colours and lights and all that kind of thing. So maybe that's why a lot of those appeal to me when I see nice backgrounds on videos. Not everybody can afford to have a nice setup, and not everybody lives in an environment that provides that, but maybe you can create something small and cozy that replicates it. And if not, don't worry, choose a different type of thumbnail. Don't feel bad about yourself through the process. That's the most important thing. And maybe something to note is, because there's so many wonderfully perfect thumbnails out there, if there's an odd looking one, that might capture somebody's attention. The most crucial part of that next step is capturing the audience's attention within the first 30 seconds, because everybody is always looking for an answer on YouTube, which is probably why you came to this video, right? So within that small space of time, they're looking for that information that says, hey, I didn't waste my time clicking on your video. This seems really good information, and it will keep them engaged and viewing your video. The important thing we all know is watch time. So if somebody can stick through your video right to the end, then that tells YouTube that your content is worthy to be seen by more people. So the algorithm will work in your favour and will then place your video in front of other people on YouTube. So it's always best to start off giving useful advice or whatever you're doing in the moment for that video, whatever niche it is, and letting the person know that, hey, you did the right thing clicking on my video. Now, I'm not saying lose your personality and become a robot, because that's not what this is about. This is about just keeping somebody engaged. If you check out a lot of your favourite YouTubers, they may be from different genres or niches, right? So see what they've done to keep you captivated in the first minute. Now, we all know that if you kind of fall in love with a YouTuber, you're going to follow their content most of the time, no matter what, because you've built that relationship, that on-screen relationship with them, and you're happy to watch their content because they make you feel something. So your personality is actually a really important part of this, and you want people to connect with you, because that is extremely important, the relationship between you and your viewer. So even though it sounds like I'm giving you advice on how to be, don't feel pressured by this or spooked and feel that you're not worthy or valuable enough. I'm sure you have friends and family around you who love you, right? Who like you for who you are. And remember, there's always an audience out there for everybody. You will be liked, you will be loved. Just be yourself. Don't be afraid. And I'm telling you this because I've gone through the roller coaster of emotions as a small YouTube creator getting to this point. And believe me, this can mess with you, but don't listen to it. Just keep being persistent, keep pushing forwards. Now, another important thing is the title, okay? And if you think about this, we have curiosity, we have desire, but we also have fear. Now, with curiosity, we get intrigued by a title that makes us want to click on it, and desire, the whole purpose that we're there in the first place. We're looking for answers. So if you can incorporate curiosity and desire in the title, you've already hooked that person in to click on the video. So for example, if I desired to lose weight, I'd be looking for titles that answered my question of losing weight. The curiosity part is how you write the title that gets you to click on it in the first place. There's multiple ways to create curiosity in a title that will get somebody to click. The fear-based side of things is creating a title that makes people think, if I don't watch this, I'm not going to know how to do what I want to do, or I'm not going to achieve what I want to achieve. And I want to give you an example. If you're somebody who's trying to lose weight, and you could say, if you're trying to lose weight, if you don't do this, you will fail epically. Now that's probably not the best example, but you get the whole point. You're telling somebody, if you don't do this, then you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve. That is a fear-based title. It sounds awful, but it is used quite a lot on YouTube. Now, these are all marketing techniques that have been around for ages, and everybody uses them. Big corporations, small companies on the high street, or online, or on TV ads, even in supermarkets. There are very psychological things that go on in marketing to get you to click, to buy, to watch, and do all those types of things. So at the end of the day, it's all about capturing somebody's interest and answering their questions. Try looking at different areas of your life that you're interested in, whether it's gaming, watching TV, YouTube, dancing, whatever it is, eating, and think about how you can make a title for each one of those things. Play with it a little, you will get there, and you will start to get the hang of how to do a good title. Tomorrow I am going to be doing a video just on titles to explain a little more about the psychology and give more examples of how we can use a great title. So if you want to check that out, come back tomorrow. Now, it's also very important to be consistent with YouTube videos, and I've tried to achieve that by posting a video every day, bar one day so far, to try and keep up that consistency on YouTube, so I can tell the algorithm, hey, this is what I'm providing, keeping it all around the same kind of thing, same niche, same kind of topic. And I'm telling YouTube that this is what I'm putting out there. You can take this information and then you can put it in front of people. But the more consistent you are, the algorithm learns that this information's coming in. Hey, I can do something with this, and now know where to put it. This is also helping the algorithm tell YouTube that people are actually clicking on your videos and wanting to watch your videos. So the more you put out there, the more curiosity you're piquing in people, the more people click on your videos, the more you're going to be seen. And the more watch time that you have and get them to watch your video all the way through, then that builds up those watch time hours, which I'm sure you are aware is 4,000 watch time hours, and you need 1,000 subscribers to become part of the YouTube Partnership Program. So if you're looking to make money from your videos, that's the direction that you need to go. Now, obviously, the more this happens, YouTube is like, hey, okay, these people love to watch this video. I will then suggest other videos from this content creator for these people to watch. You can also make sure there's a setting when uploading your videos where you can create a playlist and then add all the videos of that niche into that playlist. The playlist should show up on the side or the bottom of the main video screen, depending on what device you are viewing the video from. That way the viewers can look at the other videos and go, oh look, there's another one, I'll click on that. Oh, that's appealing, I'll click on that. And that keeps the viewer engaged in your content, and that then tells YouTube algorithm, hey, this content is definitely worthy. I'm going to put that in front of even more people. It can really work in your favor, and there's a lot of bad talk about YouTube and the algorithm and people thinking that it's too hard to master or get around. But at the end of the day, it's actually simple little things that we just need to take into consideration, put a little bit of time into, and then we can propel ourselves forward. It really isn't as hard as people make it out to be. It's all about that dedication and consistency. You're going to smash it. I really hoped you've enjoyed this content, and as a small creator, I'm all about inspiring other creators like you to propel forwards with me on this journey. I know we can smash it together. I'm very grateful for you being here. Thank you so much. If you are interested in tomorrow's video about the titles, come along, enjoy and watch. I mean, hopefully you get some more benefit from it. But feel free to check out my other videos. Give me a like if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe to me, that would be amazing. And I will see you tomorrow for the next video. Lots of love. Angel Mia.